Hello, we are back in Riven. Before I really get going with the game, of course I'll wander as I talk. I wanted to thank everybody who's been watching and leaving such wonderful comments. I really appreciate the comments. I really appreciate interacting with people that watch and hearing what they think. So please keep it up because that makes it even more fun to do this. Secondly, I'm hoping that the sound is adjusted well enough and that people can hear me. I've turned up my mic a little bit and I'll try to keep it near my face. Sometimes I get excited and my head turns, but and hear the game also because this is an auditory game. You want to hear what's going on. So, and thirdly, one more thing, I realized as I was watching back the last playthrough that the submarine is moving around the water back at the other island with the village, Jungle Island. So I'm just wondering how you catch this submarine. But I did see it moving around, so we're going to have to go back there and explore. But I think we're going to do whatever we need to do here first, which if it's still like the old game, we need to empty the water. We probably need to switch this first. Now that raises the platform. And we need to empty the water. Well, it's not boiling anymore. Okay, empty the water. There we go. And now we can enter there and go in there. But before I do that, I just want to check out one other thing because, you know, I have to explore. This is cool. I don't know if they've left. Yeah, they did leave the big ladder there. We can't go up there just yet because we have to open that little thingy. But okay, let's switch our power. I'm going to switch our power over here and see if that's any different than it used to be. I don't know if it will be or not. But let's move it over here and see if we can do anything different with that. Before it didn't really do anything. And I don't see it really doing anything now. Yeah. Looks like they would bring stuff down and it would dump it here and they would, like wood chips or something, I guess it was. But it's not working right now, so that's okay. It could be because we turned this off, that that's not working. I've always turned that off first thing, so. But now we're going to get our power over here. So now it's directed that way, towards that. This little drain thing over here is new. I don't remember having seen that before. That's an interesting little addition that they did. But this is the little boiler where they would make the special paper for the books. Is it not going to let me in? Let me in. Why won't you let me in? The boiler's off. The water's down. Well, now it's not going to do anything because the power's not here. It's just going to fill it up again, huh? Okay, well that's different. It's supposed to let me in now. Do I have to click something else this time? Well, let's go put our power back over here. We could climb up the ladder, but the hatch isn't open yet, so... There it is. That's Gehn's little lair. Gehn's lair. See, that's got a tunnel to it. Interesting, huh? I don't know how we would open that. Open. There we go. I guess it had to have the power to it. I don't think it did that in the old game. But maybe. Look, we can come over here. This is what we were looking down. But we can't go up that way. That's an interesting little addition. Is this going to be lit the whole way? Yep, it is. Oh, I also need to slow down how quickly I move my camera. Sorry about that. Just trying to remember everything that people asked me to do so that you all enjoy this as much as I do. Because, oh, look, we never were able to go this way before. Now we can't go too far, can we? Okay. We'll just follow the path. I guess it's easy to get motion sickness with this too, being in first person and everything like this, but... Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't remember that you could see that before, the spinning ball down there. See, this is so fun being able to see everything now. There's our big gold dome. Here we go. Now we can open this. No? There we go. What's that? Oh, that's to go down. Haha. Well, we'll switch our power over here because we needed to do that anyway. So, because we need power at this building. Did you see the little... Oh, no, 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 don't go back up. Oh, I just saw that little... It was a shiny. I'll admit it. I got attracted to the shiny. Okay, go back down. There we go. Up, down, up, down. Gonna get us all dizzy. Yeah, when I played Talos Principle, I had a hard time playing that one because I would get motion sickness so badly. I don't seem to do that as much here in the Riven games, and I'm not sure why that is. So now we don't have to go through the boiler in order to get up there. So we can switch our power over. Go on up there this way. I swear in the original game you could do both, even though you had the power over here, but I don't know, I may be remembering wrong. Up we go. So this used to be over here. All the changes. Now let's see if this is the same. Yep, see, it hides the passageways. which I thought was rather clever of Cyan to do that. Hide passageways behind doors like that. There's our spinning. I wonder which symbol it's going to be this time. We shall find out. See, I knew this was back here. They do like to do that. They've done it in some of their other games too. Hidden doors behind doors. Oh, that was it. Okay. So this... line. Alright. Can we go inside of it like we did the other one? I guess we'll find out. See, now we know a little more what to expect, huh? And then I suppose we need to line this one up too. I can't move, things are loading. Okay, and another shooter thing. Get it loaded up. And then shoot. Okay, so it can't shoot because it didn't. We're not lined up. So we have to come down here and do the rest of the work. This is just a cool addition to the whole thing. So you don't have to learn the numbers, but you probably use them later on somewhere, probably inside of here or something, because there is a code. You need to learn the numbers for the code. Okay, this just does this thing. And it just goes round and round. We're not going to meet up with the other one so that we can travel between here and there. No. Just right here. Okay. But then I guess we shoot at it and lock it into place. It's an interesting little addition to the gameplay. Now we can shoot at it. And it's locked into place. Okay. Very cool. Very cool concept. So we have to do that with all 3 more of these balls, I guess. All 5 of the globes. Okay. Mission accomplished. Very cool, very cool, very cool. And there it goes, spinning again. I don't know if we're going to have to stop him again for the rest of the gameplay, or if it's okay that they keep on spinning. We'll find out. It's fun to have some things that I don't know. there. Yeah, that's the way down to Gehn's place, but we're gonna go over here first. See if we can still catch the little froggy guy. Or what has changed here. Oh. Alright. I love the music, by the way. Listen to that. They do so good with the music. I don't know if it's still, I didn't pay attention, if it's still Robin writing the music or if they've gotten someone else. But this is cool. So I guess we're not depending on animals this time. Okay. We have to find one of those little signal things too. I like these little peaks we get into other areas. That's pretty cool. I'm a little bit of a Cyan fan, you would say. Just a little bit. There's our view out there. Got the steam going there. So I guess we don't need the little silence thingy that we used to have that would turn off the fan. So you could catch the little frog guy. Because it doesn't seem like that's something we're doing now. Stand here and overlook our operation. Oh, look at that thing down there. Huh. Don't know what that is. One of those broken maglev things. Yep, see, that's locked. Yes, because you have to crawl through. There has to be a way to do that still. We'll figure it out. No worries. Oh, looky, so this is the bridge that if we had pulled that thing, we would have broken it. Because it would take you back to this island where you first came from. That I don't know what the official name is, but Beginner Island. So see, if we had pulled that, this wouldn't be here. But we can't go up it anyway. Yeah, it's not going to let us go up it anyway. So I wonder what happens if you do break it. Okay. So that's a dead end now. Didn't used to be. It used to be the other way to get into the big gold dome. But let's stop a minute. Look at those. We were over there. That's jungle. And the gold dome. And this is what they call Boiler Island. Okay, so our next mission is to figure out how we can get into that little space that would take us up inside there. Because that's what we used to do. Where there was a fan over here that we could crawl through. to get in there, but apparently they've changed that now. And you have to do something else. But no fears, we will figure it out. Let's jump through that hole. Can I go like this? I can. This must be it. This is the new way. Oh, wow. Oh, is that going to drain the water? Nicely done. Okay. What was this? Oh. Then what do we do? What am I going to do with this? In there? Oh. Can we just walk? Yeah. Oh, but let's take the rock. Why not? Can't see where we're going. Well, that's as far as we go. End of the road. Okay, now what do we do? There's a wheel here. Okay, that lifts up. And that goes. Oh, that's like the old gold elevator. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How do we go up then? Okay. Do we have to get rid of the rock? Wait, we have another lever here. Yeah, we have a lever here. Okay. No, that goes in there. Now is it going to lift us up? There we go. This music is new music. I like it. It's like we're sneaking in. And that's the new way into his... Very cool. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? We'll figure it out. Oh, look at this. Pins of Fate trespass in Gehn's laboratory. Yeah. And this is the book that has, and I always get all these numbers mixed up. I know that's a 3 and a 4. And that would be 6. And that would be 7. So 3, 4, 6, 7. I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for many years now, yet I still continue to find evidence of the number 5. As a boy, it was very clear to me that it held a place of special significance in the Dunny society, from the ancient heraldic emblems of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners. It was ubiquitous. Its presence here is clearly a direct reflection of the minds that authored the texts I used to compose this age. Further proof that through their art the Dunny masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many have mistakenly thought, merely forging links to pre-existing worlds, while all of my ages have been based on dunny designs, I see now that the ones most vested with the power of fire are also the most beautiful, the most perfect, and undoubtedly the most structurally sound. I still have yet to determine how the dunny color symbology reflects this superior design principle, while ostensibly a 6-color system. I am convinced that there must be some deeper connection to the number 5. I will continue to investigate. Oh, so this must be a date. Okay. So now we're 35, 1, 5. The Y-tram traps have been particularly fruitful this year. Apparently, the breakup of the islands has not adversely affected the subterranean ecosystems. Unfortunately, I imagine the rebels are also experiencing a generous harvest. No shortage of poison for their darts this season. Such vexing issues aside, this unexpected windfall has allowed me to refine a particularly pleasant extract for my pipe, one that is smoother than any other in recent memory. What would that be? 35, 6, 1 and 2? 12, I guess? I have reluctantly decided to suspend my inquiries into the unusual behavior of the water of this age, as there are more pressing matters that now demand my attention. For future reference, however, my investigations have revealed the following. I believe the remarkable properties of the water to be caused by a microbe that resides within it. I am imagining a motile unicellular organism, but one with a structure that allows it to manipulate bits of water, the aggregate effect of which is that the composite body of water is able to deform itself in response to threatening conditions. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat, a period of extended boiling, for example, seems to kill them off, which would explain their dramatic aversion to even moderate rises in temperature. There is still much to learn, however, regarding this particular phenomenon, and its possible uses. Construction of the images has proceeded without fault. Remarkable how easy it was to adapt the dunny technology to mimic that of the Ahmad. The two cultures must surely have crossed paths at some point in their histories. It may even be that Keto was a direct descendant of the dunny. Oh, you're going to hear fireworks. How else to explain the redemption depth of our connection? But that's all pointless now. Maintenance on the system vent caps completed. I am extremely pleased with the continued success of the system. Another example of the superiority of dunny technology. Ironic that Atris and Catherine's meddling unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. I am certain now that the fissure was an unexpected byproduct of the changes they wrote into this age as part of their machinations to trap me here, and that Atris never intended for the book to be lost among the stars in the process. Better that a linking book be destroyed than to risk it falling into unknown hands. Had they foreseen the creation of the fissure, they surely would have sought another solution, as the ensuing cataclysm may well have consumed the entire world had I not managed to intervene. Catherine would never have knowingly taken such a risk, and surely my son, given his own dearth of vertebrae, had only meant for Riven to become my prison and not my tomb. I am discontinuing regular observations of the expanse beneath the fissure. I have tracked the stars and have proven that their paths are cyclical, but without paper instrumentation there is nothing more I can learn. My theory, however, remains unaltered. The fabric of this age was breached in a way that permits matter to be hospitably exchanged between two discrete yet overlapping spaces. Yet the attendant paradoxes defy the laws of conventional physics. The great column of wind that formed when the rift first appeared suggests a vacuum as one might expect in space. Yet my early experiments seem to confirm the presence of a breathable atmosphere. That Atris momentarily threw himself into the void is further evidence that it might possibly be safe to venture into. But without knowing its true nature, I simply cannot take the risk. It is also difficult to say what would happen were I to reopen the fissure now, but it is highly probable that the results would be disastrous. Hint, hint, hint. My hopes have been dashed again. The latest ink formulation has proven to be yet another in a long list of failures. Frustrating to expend so much effort constructing a linking book, only to end up destroying it. When it refuses to function. Too often has this lab grown uncomfortably warm by the flames of these never-ending disappointments. Without my reference library back in Denny, a properly orthodox linking book may simply be beyond my means, but I simply cannot burn another book. There must be another way. Pens of fate. Late last night, while pondering these interminable setbacks, I went to light my pipe. The fire marble got away from me, however, and rolled across the gateway image of the open book before me. If the consequence of this had not been repeatable, I would not have believed my eyes, as the marble left a faint yet definite trail of increased clarity in its wake. The change did not last long, but it was unmistakable. If I could find a way to boost the energy output of my fire marbles, it might be possible to suppress the variance to facilitate a stable link. But how? Okay, a spatial anomaly occurred yesterday about 5 spans above the north shore of Temple Island. A breach of stars seemingly identical to the one beneath the fissure. It began as a small cloud-like hole, which then commenced to expand in random surges. With some effort, I was finally able to contain it with runic plates, similar to the ones I devised for the fissure. I believe it will hold, but the appearance of a new rift is troubling, and yet it has also left me with the most uncanny feeling that something fundamental has shifted in my favor. I believe it may be time to give this inexplicable mystery a second look. I have erected a small dome, a pressurized airlock, mounted upon the contained breach. This has allowed me to safely conduct tentative forays into the expanse without subjecting Riven to further invasion and the destruction that would certainly attend it. It is a baffling, improbable space, yet surprisingly more accommodating than my initial observations had led me to believe. Breathing is indeed possible within it, yet I cannot say that it is respiration as I'm used to it. Rather, as nonsensical as this is going to sound, it feels at times as if the expanse was breathing me, and in the process imbuing me with a sense of endless possibility. That must be the area we went into when we went into the globe. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. After my first full day of experiments in the expanse, I was astonished to discover that the fire marbles in my coat pocket had come to fluoresce. A quick strike test confirmed that their energy levels had increased significantly, and their charge has lasted longer than I would have thought possible. In a clear act of divine providence, the expanse has given me the final piece of the puzzle, an apparently boundless energy source that should be more than sufficient to rectify my linking books. But I must work quickly. 2 more breaches have occurred in the interim. I wonder if that's what we saw on Jungle Island. I lost the last word. Each one more aggressive and difficult to contain than the last. Time, I fear, is running out. The breach is now number 5, a sure sign that I am on the right path. I have connected the domes on each of them via a nexus of pathways within the expanse, which will also serve as an inter-island shortcut as I continue my work on my enhanced fire marble complex. The loss of 2 more men yesterday has made it clear that the full spectrum of energy is too great for even my finest fire marbles to contain. So I've decided to break it up into 5 discrete frequency ranges, which will later be combined for application to the book. I have installed 5 charging stations within the expanse, and that's what we've been to. We've been to 2 of them. Each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a specific band of the total energy. Okay. Needed. A pneumatic tube system will then convey the charged marbles to the Great Gold Dome on Riven for recombination. Freedom is nearly within my grasp. And we've got these pictures, which are the same in the old game. But this whole thing about the marbles and their energy and the expanse, that's new information. The problem of how to return to Riven has been settled. Reckon has proven his usefulness over the years, at times nearly rivaling my own engineering prowess. He and his team will have the honor of being the first to link to the new age, bringing with them the necessary materials to build a vastly simplified version of the book apparatus, which I have personally designed. If they do not return within a reasonable amount of time, I will revise my design and additional men until they get it right. Should they founder, however, I am prepared to sacrifice every last man on Riven to continue the effort. This cannot fail. At long last, a viable loop has been established. After an eternity of toil and sacrifice and an unconscionable preemption of the ages I might have fathered, I have finally linked to the new age. 93, the 93rd age. It is a bleak and barren world, perfectly suited for my purposes. By closely comparing the real with the written, I believe I will soon be able to create a more appropriate age from which to relaunch my mission. For now, however, I will move my office and living quarters there so that I may safely continue my endeavors without distraction. Although it is but a stepping stone, 93 is an utter triumph. To think that I have accomplished in a matter of years, under extremely adverse conditions, what it took my Denny's ancestors centuries to achieve. He's so full of himself. I caught one of my assistants thumbing through this journal today. He will certainly never do it again, but I'm glad I chose to write this in a language these people cannot decipher. Perhaps it's time I reviewed security measures with each guild master. No problems expected from the builders, maintainers, and surveyors, but the bookmakers and educators may need a bit more motivation. More reports of spirit sightings. It seems that under Catherine's leadership, the rebels, or black moiety, as the villagers stubbornly insist on referring to them, have attained a new level of sophistication in their terror tactics, renewing their campaign to intimidate the weak-minded into joining them by preying upon their cultural superstitions. What do you think he did? Okay. Anyway, I suppose I should be concerned by this, but it strikes me as almost laughable. If the rebels wish to dilute their ranks with dimwits, then who am I to stop them? Chemical analysis of one of the rebel knives has yielded curious results. The metal contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the islands. It appears the rebels have access to a resource that I am unaware of. Perhaps a mine or an uncharted island? Most of these knives have been found on the south side of the village, the same region that reports of people mysteriously disappearing, having emanated from, I think, a closer inspection of the area is warranted. The fact that the rebels deliberately leave their distinctive knives as a sign of their presence is concerning. They're growing bolder, as if they no longer fear discovery of their hideout. Recent measurements indicate that the movement of the islands has slowed dramatically. My previous estimates predicted a total collapse in approximately 3 months, but with the new figures, I am no longer certain. I have nearly finished writing the 99th age and have every confidence it will be a safe place to relocate to. Not the way you write, Gehn, but anyway. But it would still be useful to know what has caused the sudden halt in Riven's breakup. Is it possible that the age is stable after all? If so, I must discover how it differs from 93, which is already showing trouble. It's because Atris is fixing it and you don't know that. Signs of decay. Though further tests are needed, and yet there is something about this that gives me pause. Could it be that someone is attempting to repair the damage to the 5th age at its source? I cannot help but think that the hand of Atris is behind this somehow. And it is. Good old Atris is fixing it. I'm clicking on everything. I don't care what it is. I'm going to click on it. Have we got a thing trapped in here? We do. There's my little froggy guy. Hi. You gonna leave? Yeah. Bye. Going back into your water. That was a big drop. That was what you used to be able to catch in the old game. I don't remember what they're called. Ribbit. I'll call it ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. What else can we play with? So no more little balls, apparently. Ooh, what's this gonna do? Is it gonna crush something? Can I take this? Now see, that used to be the little egg. Look at these. The counterintuitive aspect of fire marbles that a greater strike force does not always yield the maximum energy output never ceases to amaze me. Optimal strike force base value. Okay. Go back. You may return. Oh, see? Strike force compensation. Fire marble, marble power. Now this is the kind of thing that we could take a picture. Can I go down? Oh, here we go. We could take a picture of it. But I am, of course, going to write it down because that's what I do. Yes, that is the old dunny way. So we have the eyeball with the dot in it. Or no, with the line in it. The eyeball and the line within it is the same as 6. The eyeball with the, well, it's just a circle with a line, is the same as 4. The circle with the dot. Oh, see, those are minuses and these are plus. And this is 9. So we have 6, 4, 9. The sideways eye with the dot plus, I think that's 22 if I'm doing it right. I wonder if this is the code that we needed. I don't know, because there used to be a code that you needed. I don't know. We're just going to keep track of it. So that would be 24. Okay. Yeah, it does help to learn the Denny numbers. I believe I'm doing them right. I hope I am. So what am I supposed to... Oh, am I striking fire marbles? But I don't have a fire marble. Huh. Okay. There we go. We've opened the door out to the Meg Lab. This is where we're going to press a book. Takes a special pages, special ink. What's down in there? Is that where we want to use our... What's this? Last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel sniffing around the cemetery totem in the jungle. In keeping with the general ineptitude of my man, the dog was allowed to escape. But at least the fool had the presence of mind to bring me the object in question. It is a primitive eyepiece into which one of the natives' numbers has been set. Given the fact that their cursed numeric system requires you to know which way a symbol has been rotated in order to read it. However, there is no way to make sense of it. It is probably an overestimation of the moiety's intelligence. Anyway, to suspect that there may be some greater meaning behind it. But tomorrow I shall send a surveyor out to inspect the other totems, just to be safe. So yeah, that's what there's the dagger. So do we want to use our... Whoops, we got back up a little bit. Okay, let's look at this now with this. Yeah, see? Oh, but it's not going to let me turn it. Is it going to let me turn that? No. So this is the one that is missing from... was it on Jungle that it was missing? Is that what he said? Caught a rebel sniffing around. Yeah, in Jungle. Okay. So do we have to learn the orientation of this in order to... Okay, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it. But we also can write it down. So we've got where the... Okay, Jungle. So if we line this up to the top thing, this thing inside here would be almost, not quite to the top, but it would be like that. I hope I drew that right. Let's take a picture of it too. Whoops, I had my thingy in the way. There we go. So we can refer back to it. Butterflies or moths or whatever. A tree. A piece of wood. Okay. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Oh, we never did look at this. Oh, this is different now. It was the book press thing. It had a burned book in it. Okay. So see, we haven't seen a totem yet on this island, have we? That's the one on Jungle. Oh, let's open the other door so when we come up this way, we can come through here. Yeah, see, this is the door to out here. Okay. Shall we leave? Go to the next island? Ah! Survey Island that I like to call Map Island. We need to call our Maglev. Maglev? Why do they call it that? Because it's a magnetic lift, I guess. Here it comes. Go out the other side again? Might as well, huh? Oh, always waiting for the door to close. Okay, I wonder... Well, I can't say anything because I don't want to give things away. There's some other changes I'm wondering about. Other puzzles that they might have switched around. That relates to the animals. And if you know, you know. I like how you can get such a clear view of all the islands this time. It was hard to tell that there was 5 of them in the point and click. Old Riven. You could see these 4 fairly clearly. Okay. Back in here, we are going to go off to Survey Island. Another fun ride. Okay, here we go. Of scheming and schemata, arrive on Survey Island. I just think this part's so cool through here. We can't step off of it. No, it's not going to let us. Those are all tusks of the wargs. He killed so many. He killed so much. He kills so many. He's just not a good guy, that Gehn. You know? Just not a good guy. The molten core below. It makes you wonder. Well, Atreus was raised by his grandmother. That's probably how he turned out so decent. It's still a very dysfunctional family. That maybe it would lift this up without me. Something. This looks different. Oh, not well, you know, it does make it a little clearer. Am I gonna have to put marbles in there? Oh. Oh, okay. Am I gonna move them to where they need to go? I can't twist them. Okay, are they all going to go onto these little holes? They are, aren't they? So like this would go here. This would go here. This would go here. There we go. Oh! Can I move them from spot to spot? No. But I bet you I'm going to have to make note of who's where. And then you're the little island. Okay. So if this is what I think it is, then it's made the marble puzzle way easier. Screenshot captured, which is not going to stop me from doing my right there. And then this one is down 3. Yes, I'm drawing pictures. You can't stop me from doing it, because I'm going to do it. Oops. And then I goofed. I'll know what I mean, though. this one. Listen to all the insects and animal life. See, that's why I couldn't turn the sound down too low, because you all need to hear all this. And then this one's right here. Okay. Okay. Sorry you had to sit through that. Oh! That moved them all back. Ah! So what, now I gotta do it all over again? Well, that was just rude. Rude. Rudely rude. It's not so bad. It's not that tangled up. But I'm gonna leave it because I like that. There they are. All right. And it's pointing right over there. Okay. Let's come over here. Now this one in the old game was broken. But you were still able to stop it. So let's see if we can. And the middle thing's all gone. I guess that's because you got it over on the other thing instead. Is this to catch a wark? Oh. It's not going to do anything except make us seasick. Okay. Wait, did that show that my hand? No. Okay. I see it's got all the works. I bet you this was like an arena where they played games. Oh, again, no respect for life. You know? No respect for nothing. Oh, here's our... Yeah, see, it's crooked. So we can't see where it's going to be. We can only push it when we're... survey, we also didn't have it. Unless it's in another area, because there is another area to look at. Oh, this is the problem. I get playing this game and I don't know what time I started. I have no idea how long we've been at it. It's just so intriguing to me. It's so fun to check everything out. That if we do run long, I hope you don't mind. Okay, that's where it's going to hook up to whatever it's going to hook up to. And this is where we're going to shoot at it. I'm guessing these are fire marbles that help to connect it to the other things, is what I'm guessing. Okay, let's go get this. We can go down even farther. What's down even farther? Oh, that's back into that. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, my directionally challenged self was acting up again. I try to play it so cool, but I don't. Okay, we gotta get you to turn. We gotta get you to start. And it's all gonna meet up. And here we are. So this one is connected now. I'm not gonna bother turning the thing. It's weird, isn't it? They all come from different ways. There's that thing going around here too. Whatever that is. Ancestral spirit or who knows. Now that's in Revelation. Mist 4. They have ancestral spirits. That's another cool game. Okay. This one is all connected up now. That's 3 of them down the hatch. Probably been playing over an hour and should probably end this recording. Future exploration for future recordings, but I want to finish this world or this island. Oh, the sun's so bright after all the darkness. Graphics and the scenery and the whole feel of it is just wow. Wow, wow, and wow. Those are the kind of skies we have where I live. Blue, blue with a few clouds. Okay, we're gonna run. Because we have another section of this island to explore. And then maybe I gotta figure out what this thing is. This the one that, you know what? Okay, so it's this one, and this one, and this one. Uh-oh, what did we just do? Below the surface. Oh, for cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so perfect. This is where we get to see the work. We also get our first view of Catherine. Okay. So see, the colors are still in play. So that would be this one, is blue. Okay. Do I have to like manually slide it? Okay. And this one is green. So see, that part of the marble puzzle, which I shouldn't be saying anything about, but I am, is the same. And that's yellow. That this one. Okay. And this is... Wait a second. If that's yellow, is that green? My colors might be off. Because that looks more yellow and this looks more green, huh? Okay. So this... Well, the other one looked green, I said. Oh my gosh. No, that is definitely green. You're kind of a yellow-green. But you are definitely yellow. So we're going to call this a yellow-green. I don't know what it's going to end up really being. I ran into this when I did the first ribbon. My colors were off and didn't match. Ah, here he comes! There's the work. Hi. Now before, if you called him, I think it was 3 times, he'd get mad at you. Now I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 times, but look at him checking us out. Oh, I gotta take a picture of him. Oh my gosh, so cool. Another picture of him. I know I'm taking lots of pictures of you. Yeah, he gets mad if you keep calling him and says, "What are you calling me for?" There he is again. Says, "All right, you don't really mean it." Listen to him. Ooh, he's mad. Listen to that growl. Oh my gosh. I love that growl. Okay. We have to. We just have to keep calling him. It's just the way it is. Okay, this will be the last time. He says, "That's it. I'm tired of your games." Oh, we have to do it again? Is he not going to attack us this time? There we go. Anger the work. Yep, we did. Oh, how fun. Okay, that was mean. Okay. Now let's spy on Catherine. If it's still, yeah, there she is. Boy, again. Such a bad man. Ah, look, you can see other things. Okay, so this is see, this is the one that you used to be able to turn it. And then when you get in the submarine, that shape would make a fish. And that was one of our things, was the fish. Right there, that little cave. It would make a fish. So I'm going to leave it there. Oh, there's Catherine again. Oh, see, he saw us arrive, didn't he? Who's that? Oh, that's Joe. Is he still okay? Oh, he's reenacting taking the book? Well, that was weird. Oh, is he telling Gehn all about it? Huh. And this is... So it's only in this one that we get to spy on Catherine. Okay. I'm done playing. Aren't I? Can I leave? Am I hitting the wrong button? I have been known to do that. Okay, let's go back. That was cool. This one's long. I apologize, but I don't apologize because... Okay, there was another... Because in the old game you just went out that way, but you don't go out that way in this one, I guess. Or maybe we go up one more. That's where that is. And that's where that is. Okay. So yeah, okay, I know where we have to go. I know. Yeah, he killed all those warks to get all those tusks. Sorry, Mr. Wark. I'm not Gehn. You can, I'm the stranger. You can trust me. I don't know what your mom used to tell you, but I am trustworthy. That's cool down there. Okay. See, we need to turn this around and go the other way through the other door. Squeaky thing. Yes, I always thought this room was so cool. Look at that. So cool. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Again in his ostentatiousness. That's a word. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't give me this because I always thought this was so And it's cool to envision or to see how they envision it all working, you know? Yeah. Oh, this is wow. The lava down there. Look who it is. Gehn, I see you, I see you. I'm gonna catch you. I am going to catch you. No! Come back! Come back! No, you can't go. See? What a coward he is. What a coward. Taking off like that. Okay, well, we're going to call it back. Is he done with it yet? Giving chase. Witness Gehn scribe. Oh, it's Gehn scribe. I thought it was Gehn. Escape. Is it coming back? Here it comes. I always thought it was Gehn that ran off. It's the scribe. Okay. Leading us on a merry chase. That was cool, the way he's walking down the thing and obviously lost in thought or something, and then he sees us and he's like, oh no! Oh no! Okay, I had to get a drink. Off we go. We're going back to Jungle Island. Where we can play with the submarine. You know I'm gonna have to turn this around and check out that side over there. Let me out this way. 'Cause look at that. What is back there? What is back there? Oh, didn't want to turn. Okay. Where is this gonna take us? Look what we found! Oh my gosh! It's the submarine. And you call it back this way. Okay. my gosh. So when we saw it before, was it like... Was someone else driving it? Well, okay, before I do that, I want to see where this leads. Because it's another secret tunnel, isn't it? Is it inside the statue? Oh, I thought I saw another... Oh, the other side. Well, you know what? We're going to explore all that in the next video. That gives us a good little place to start exploring again. So I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment. You know I enjoy those comments. I love having conversations with those that watch. Excuse me. I'm drinking a soda. Love having conversations with those that watch. And you're all so kind. I do appreciate that. Even the ones that give suggestions. You do it in such a nice way. Do consider subscribing. It's totally free for you. It helps me out. And we get to go on lots more adventures just like this. In the future, we will be back with Riven before you know it. Bye-bye for now.